Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hi, everybody. Listening to The Thing Is. I'm Shannon. Thanks for coming back to join us.
Do you like ghosts and ghosts?
Say what?
Do you have fights and fights?
Uh-huh.
Do you have bad days?
Come on.
Do you like ghosts and ghosts?
Shut the show. Ow. The thing is, ow, ow. The thing is, ow, ow. The thing is, ow, ow. Move your body. Ow. The thing is, ow, ow.
Oh my God! We summoned the real jam.
Ow, ow. The thing is, ow, ow. I mean, come on, dude. I sneeze and hits come out, dude. I am. What am I doing? Why did I do comedy? I should be writing jingles for like Uncle Ben's and Tide Pods or something.
Bro, you'd be set. You'd be set for
I
life.
literally have on my voice notes like 10 to 20 different what I would call like jingles for different products. Just because I was like high and I'd be like Uncle Ben and I'd be like Uncle Ben, it's perfect every time.
Uncle Ben. Now at Target for $7.99.
There it is. There it is.
You're listening to The Thing Is, everybody.
Ding.
This is Shannon. Thank you for coming back to join us. I'm here, as always, with my hilarious co-host, comedian Mike Figs.
Happy to be here, Shanny. We're here, baby. We got an amazing guest tonight. I'm very excited.
Amazing guest. And then we have a half show time guest, special drop-in, Josh Adam Meyers.
I have nowhere to be.
We summoned.
It's raining and I don't feel like leaving yet.
We summoned the jam.
By the way, if Josh ever tries to say that we do a copyright claim, that's evidence that he is okay with us using this intro.
That's why
I'll write the fucking Stairway to Heaven extended version if you want it. I'll actually produce it in my studio in my apartment and make a full song. Put it on iTunes and Spotify, and with every play, every 100,000 plays, we'll get 1 half of a ruby
Divided by 3.
divided by 9.
And then also joining us, second time on the show, but it's been a very long time. It is very funny comedian Ian Lara. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for having
Lara
me.
or Laura?
I think it's Lara.
Laura, your choice.
Well, it's Lara.
Whatever you want.
It's Lara.
Lara.
That's a lot of work.
Hit us with it, Shanny. Come on, Shanny.
Lara.
There we
That's
go.
not bad. It's like L-A-T-A.
Ian
Lara.
Lara.
And it's not short for anything? Is it like Lariosa?
Who shortens their last name?
I don't know.
I do. Figs.
It's like,
Figueroa is my.
is it really Mike Figueroa?
It's Michael Figueroa.
That's a great. Why did you
Well,
change
Figs is
it?
like,
You
that's
think
like a nickname.
You think Michael Figueroa is better than Mike Figs?
Yeah, I like Figueroa.
Michael Figueroa. It's Mike
It sounds
Figueroa.
that sounds like a mobster.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike Figueroa.
Mikey Figueroa.
Me fucking Mike Figueroa.
Hey, where Figs at? He's
Mike Figs. Figgy. Mikey Figs. I
Sounds like that's like a slang term for like homosexual in the 70s. He's a real fig.
It's a real fucking
He's a
dried
real
fig.
yeah.
Real fucking dried fig.
Josh,
How about
can you get a little
Mike
closer
the
to me?
Fig Figueroa?
I do like Mike the Fig Figueroa.
That's not
I
bad.
do like that.
I know. I was
After
thinking
you
of that
start
too.
murdering people, I think.
It's fucking Mike the Fig Figueroa.
They call him the Fig.
By the way, there is still salt on this table from last week. Ian Fidance trying to ward off evil spirits and using salt, and there's still salt on this table.
What does that say about?
I don't
the
love it. It's
network?
not sugar, though. It doesn't bring bugs.
True.
Maybe it keeps them away.
Perhaps.
It actually secures the wood for a long journey
True.
across the Atlantic. Preserves it.
It's curing the wood. Okay. So,
It's hot as a bitch in here.
It really is.
Yeah.
okay, here's the thing. They're going to have to switch the lobby one to cold, and then this one will work as cold because they all have to be on heat or they all have to be on cold.
All right.
So Harrington is going to do that.
Sorry. Are you warm?
I'm chilling.
You chilling?
It's going
I'm
to
fine.
get warmer.
Yeah.
All right. So Thanksgiving just passed. How was
Yeah.
everyone's Thanksgiving? Anything notable?
My Thanksgiving was good. I decided this year I'm no longer gonna have Thanksgiving with my family. They're Dominicans. They eat way too late. Guess what time we ate? It was late. Give me a
9
time.
o'clock.
I have experience. I'm going to tell you
9
right now.
o'clock.
Colombians, my sister's family, Colombians, 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna go. They started at 8:45. 15
She
minutes.
said 9 o'clock. Guess what time me and my family sat down for dinner?
Dominican,
Yeah.
10:30 p.m.
That was right. It's 10:30.
Because no. You want to know why? Because when I was in Europe, all like Latinos, because of siesta, all that shit, everything starts later in the day, so they all eat dinner past 10 o'clock.
10:30. That's
10:30, bro.
crazy.
And I'm a punctual person, like you guys
Yeah,
said.
very
I was
punctual.
I was outside at 3:30. I'm always like, that's my big thing. I'm on time. I like to respect people's time. They told me to show up at 5:30. I showed up at 5:30. I was the only person there till like 9 o'clock.
Starving.
I was just sitting there because they did it in my sister's building. She rented out like the place in her building. I was the only person there till 9 o'clock by myself. I was just sitting there.
Is everyone drinking for that 5 hours, though?
No one was even there till like 9.
He's saying it was empty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it was
Dominican.
me.
That's a Dominican Thanksgiving.
Oh, so
At
what-
9, they came down with like beers, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll have a beer."
Dude, he was watching Christmas with the Cranks on TNT for like the first 3 hours he was there, dude.
But
Did
we
you
said
end
the
up-
prayer, like we prayed at like 10:15. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Did you end up having to help them set up because you were so early?
No, I just sat there annoyed. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. I said next year I'm gonna find a nice white woman that eats at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. That's my
And
mom.
You have a big family?
Italians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Big family?
yeah,
A lot of women?
yeah.
They all have ass?
Sure.
I did
Tell
a
us about
Dominican
your
chick.
family's
I dated a
ass.
Dominican chick, and I would bring her to the cellar, and all the black door guys would be like, "You can handle that?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, couldn't handle it."
You know he was honest because he was like, I don't want to say my family has ass, but yeah, they do have ass.
Can I get to the yams?
Ass is relative, though.
Huh?
Ass is relative.
True.
Yeah,
It
your
depends-
relative's ass.
It,
yeah.
depends. It depends who you ask. What ass is.
True.
Some people you be like, "That's ass." You like, you call that ass?
Yeah, true,
What is
true.
your what is like your, you know how you do S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier? Like where would you put, like who is an S tier ass?
S tier.
Yeah, the highest caliber ass you could have.
There's-
Celebrity that we would know.
But I'm not into like super huge asses. But there's this girl called Gracie Bond.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
off.
that's
Zach.
crazy. But that's
Zach's
that's
Ew.
crazy. Yeah, but
That's yours?
No, that's the highest tier of ass I've ever
That
seen.
is disgusting. That's beyond. No, I think that's actually like a C tier. I think that's too much.
Well, that's a lady who got everything sucked out, but kept
that's
the
a big
ass.
yeah. It's
No,
a
it
big.
can't be real.
No, it is.
It
so
is.
she got everything
She just
sucked
sucked up
away.
the top.
All of this is fake. And she said, I want to keep my original fat lady bottom.
She
And
she also
kept the
has
bottom.
like it's like
You know Gracie?
Zach Amico.
She's got
huge
leaks
fan.
on Reddit.
Huge
You
fan.
can see her getting cracked out.
I know. I could watch it on Pimp Bunny or Pro Thoughts or any of the other OnlyFans bunk sites I go to.
So she also has like it's lipodema, something like that, where it's like where
yeah.
fat is like stored in particular areas. So she also claims to have that in her.
That's
lower
fun though.
extremities.
I think I know I have no problem with that. I think
Do you know how hard it is to get a white dick in between
she's gonna
that much ass?
She's gonna make our meats look small.
I had to put the Dominican chick's legs all the way up to her ears just to try to get half in. It's a lot, dude.
Doorman was like, "You almost there, baby."
Hold up, girl.
Keep on. Doorman was looking at you.
That's probably the fattest
You can't handle all of this.
I've ever seen.
Okay, so that's like, but to you, but that would you be like, "Yo, damn, that's a nice
That's
ass."
your S, though? That's your S? Or
Because
is that
S,
like...
S to me, like meaning like incredible is like Selena. Remember the old Selena?
Selena, yeah.
Selena, you pull up Selena dancing in that purple. You're like, holy shit, this girl's ass.
She got
was
work done.
insane.
You know who has better ass?
Oh, Selena, they
Dude.
were getting work in 1975.
You ever seen the woman that killed Selena's ass, dude?
Crazy.
That bitch got cake.
I have it on.
She's
a,
built
on
like me. That
Yeah,
chick.
she really is.
Selena definitely got work done.
No, this is impossible.
100%.
This is She was like a young
100%.
kid.
100%. 100%.
Oh my god, that's one. But there's the one when she's dancing in the purple thing. She's in the purple dress.
The purple dress is
she's
iconic.
struggling to take off her jacket.
Iconic.
Ass is crazy.
Iconic. But that was the rumor about that. That
she
was the
had a
thing. Yeah,
fake
she had.
ass?
Yeah, she had her work done, and they said that she had. I think if I remember correctly, they said that she had an affair with like the surgeon, her doctor. If I remember correctly.
I mean,
but
look
I
at
love
that.
Selena. I think she's great.
I think she's great. All right, that was S tier for me, but
I don't know.
I like. Yeah, that was perfect.
that was great.
Yeah,
But like
Selena's
Sabrina
perfect.
Carpenter, she's kind of like
That's disgusting. That's
she's
a little
just-
girl.
She's got a little baby. She got little cheeks.
You guys have 60 more seconds left of this.
Sorry, Shannon.
Just
I don't even.
FYI.
I mean,
you listen to The Thing Is Horny.
I mean, there's Instagram models that have, you know, which their whole life is based upon their butt.
Yeah.
And they're making a killing off of it, and you know they have no
And
talent.
shout out to them.
Yeah, good up, big ups, dude. Thank you.
I
For,
support
big up.
women.
thank you for turning Instagram into Cinemax around 11 p.m. at night.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
support
can't even
women,
press
and-
the magnifying glass. If I press the magnifying glass, it's tits ass. It's crazy. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
I didn't mean to
Thanksgiving,
bring up
I'm
ass. I
sorry. I'm
apologize.
sorry about that.
About eating so late.
Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah,
man.
nah, it's cool. It's cool. But
You
I
should
was
be
just
having
like,
leftovers at that
yeah,
time.
yeah. I was like, this is the last year. I'm not doing it. And then I tried to leave at like 2, and they're like, why are you leaving? And I'm like, because I've been here since 5:30, and it's 2 a.m. regardless of
But
the
Ian,
time that I got here.
How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
Have you not like learned your lesson yet with your family about like when things start?
I have learned my lesson, but every
You're always
year,
hopeful?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every year they're like, this is the year
And they
we're gonna
hurt you
do it
again.
right. Yeah, and they hurt me again. Yeah.
What are you gonna do next year then?
I'm just gonna find a family that eats early. Just go eat with them.
A nice white
to my house,
family,
yeah.
a nice white 3 p.m. Jewish family. Yeah, you can come to our house. dude.
Cause I got invited to other places and I didn't go because I was like I gotta go to my family. But I could have went to like 3 different parties and still made my family before
He's
they
gonna do like 3 different ethnicities.
Yeah, right,
for
right.
different.
I eat progressively later.
Yes.
Do Dominicans do a typical universal Thanksgiving, or is there more of your culture's flavor incorporated?
It's definitely the culture's flavor, but it's also universal. They have turkey, they have ham, they have
I'm gonna send you something, Mike.
pork shoulder, they got rice and peas, they have pies, apple
Gandules.
pie, pumpkin pie. Yeah, they have empanadas. I guess most whites don't have.
We don't have that now.
Yeah, we had empanadas. They had empanadas too. So my girl is a little bit younger than you. She's 30. She's 17. No, she's 30. She's 33, and she knows that her family's always late.
Yeah.
So this year, her family was like, "We want to have Thanksgiving." And we always do Thanksgiving at my house. And my girl's like, don't worry about it. We'll be able to go to your mom's house. We'll be able to chill there for a while.
Yeah.
My family, everyone's going to be late. Don't worry about it, Mike. We did my mom's house. And then around 6 o'clock, we went to Queens. We went to the Dominican house. And they started eating at we got there thinking that they were going to be done. And she was like, Mike, they haven't even started.
Yeah, yeah.
And her aunt throws down. She made empanadas, spring rolls. I brought a charcuterie board. And that was the antipasto, like the little before.
Yeah.
And then the spread was crazy.
I'm trying to, I'm really trying to change the culture on being late. That's one of my biggest. I think we've normalized people being late.
I know we have.
Sometimes you speak to people. Sometimes you speak to people and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm just late," and I'm like, "What? I get you being late because there was traffic, there was an accident.
Once in a while.
I understand that. But some people, their general approach is, I'm just late, and everyone else got to deal with it. And I'm like,
It's him, Ian.
I don't know you to be late.
I'm never late, bro. Come on. When have I been
At least
late?
you be
When
on
have I been
show on time for the spots.
late? I'll be on time. No, sometimes just traffic.
I agree with you, and I often I always take it as a personal affront when someone is late, where they're
Me
saying
too.
fuck you and your time.
Me too, 100%.
But I'm guessing there's a different psychology behind it on the other side of it.
I think it's just normalized too much. Like too many people laugh, like the late person.
Yeah.
Black people are late. Spanish people are late. It's like, no, be on time. Especially you ever went on a date and you had the date planned, and then you might ask the girl what you doing today? And she's like, nothing. I'm off today. And then you supposed to pick her up at 7, and then you show up at I'll show up if I'm supposed to pick you up at 7. I'll show up at 6:45.
Of course.
And I'll be
Hey,
like,
I'm out
I'm
here, take your
outside.
time.
Take your
Yes,
time, but
yes.
but to take your time is till 7. Till the time I said
100%.
come out.
Maybe 7:05.
And they'll come out late, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
You had all day. You didn't get ready. You didn't think about me coming at all. You just was like, I'll get ready when I get ready, and I'll make them wait outside.
Maybe she is thinking about you coming. That's why she's trying to get the perfect outfit.
I've left. I've left.
Good.
She's like, I found it, and he's like,
real quick, Ian, can you scoot a little closer to Figs? Figs, can you pour these?
Yes.
And then I do want to say that I do think that it also has to stop being normalized for super hot chicks that it's okay to be
No,
late.
they're fine. They can be late. They can do whatever.
I think
I'll
it's
wait.
not
I'll wait
okay.
all day for them. They're cool.
I hear Ralph Sutton's dating stories all the time, and he says about how they come. He has to tell them a half an hour in advance, like what I have to do with Naeem Ali with scheduling podcasts, a half an hour difference because they're going to be so late. But it's like, why is this always okay? If it takes you, I understand it takes you longer to get ready, so start getting ready earlier.
Earlier, yeah. I think it's difficult though, because you ever maybe with your lady, you ever had plans? Maybe you're in the same household and you have plans, and you're like, we need to leave at 8.
Yeah.
And then your girl might be like, well, what time do I need to get ready? And I'm
Yes.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to leave at 8.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do.
Yep.
What time do you need to get ready? And they're like, well, I don't know. I'm like, how would I know? What's your
Yeah.
window?
Yeah.
What do you need?
my girl knows. She calculates. If I'm like, we gotta be at 8, she's like,
If
fuck
you
it.
need 3
I gotta
hours
get
to
at
get
6.
ready,
Yeah.
then you got to get ready 3 hours before 8.
She hates rushing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like approximately 2 hours, then you don't have to rush.
Yep. Because the whole process, my girl gotta wake up. She gotta have warm water so she can digest. She gotta take a thing. She's gotta do this. The whole fucking 9 yards.
I'm all for that, but let's start
Yeah.
earlier then.
Me, I could wake up 10 minutes before shower.
And then glam. I do glam.
No, but you can't though, Figs. That's why you're always late.
That's why I always think you're late.
Which is so funny because I've never seen you wear anything different than what you're wearing right now.
yeah, pretty much.
Where's my button? I need a black tank top. I need a black hoodie. Where's my Sergeant St. Augustine of Arrivederci
Fix, let's
pendant?
unpack this. Why you always late? What's that? What's that about?
He's
I
been
don't.
better lately. I just want to
It's-
say in his defense.
Is this something in your childhood? Because I feel like as
yeah.
a child, that's why you gotta. I remember when I was a kid, my parents used to instill like you're never late to school. Like you be on time. Like I was never late to school and I never missed days.
I was baby. My mom babied me. She would pick me up out of the bed and put me on the couch. And like, let's say we had to be at school.
I can't imagine you as a baby.
We had a let's say
like you was always like this.
I was a little baby, little meatball at one point.
Mom's strong
a little tostone, a little half and
Your
half.
mom was a power squatter.
She was she got picked out.
She was Gracie Bond.
She got a lot of ass. My mom has
Gracie
a lot of ass.
Bond.
She would pick me up early, like around like 5 o'clock, maybe like 5:30 in the morning, so that I could keep sleeping on the couch. And she would play. She would wake up, pick me up, put me on the couch, put on Pokemon, and she would start getting ready. And slowly I would start to wake up from the Pokemon, whatever. By the time she was out of the shower, I was up. And then I would get ready. Like, it was a process.
So you used to be late to school a lot?
No. But my mom knew that I got to wake him up early because it's a process. If she was like, get up, you got 30 minutes, I would have been fucked. It was a process. So even my girl now, she'd be like, Mike, got to get up, come on, get up. She'll start massaging me, come on. Like 8 times, like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm like, oh shit, all right, once I'm up, I'm up.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, do you know what I really miss? Real men. Not the watered down, tired, foggy version of guys we see everywhere now.
I'm so tired and my balls are so lackluster.
Gross. I'm talking about men with energy, focus, drive, the kind of men who feel sharp in their head and strong in their body.
Let me drink some of this. Oh, that must be body brain because I'm so excited. It's not just coffee. It's Colombian coffee stacked with natural ingredients designed to boost testosterone and sharpen your brain. We're talking Tangerali, ashwagandha, lion's mane, and my favorite, L-theanine. This blend is all about helping you wake up your body, fuel your mind, and actually feel like yourself again.
If you're a guy who wants to stop feeling sluggish and start feeling like a man again, you need to try this. And right now, listeners of The Thing Is can get 20% off their order. 20% off.
That's crazy.
When you use code DING20, DING20, just go to bodybraincoffee.com, use the code DING20, and take the first step towards being the man you and women like me miss.
Wow.
Let's get back into it.
From your iPhone.
So let me ask you this. This is the last question I ask.
Yeah,
When you're running late, let's say you have a thing and you're running late and it's 100% your fault. Because again, I understand things happen.
So this is what happens. Most of the time
let me ask you. Let me ask you. When you're running late, at any point are you concerned that you're wasting the person's waiting for you time?
Yeah, of course. And I feel like an asshole, and I feel like it makes me go above and beyond to try to make it right. Like,
this is why you're like a nice guy when you walk in.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
At least you're doing that.
Yeah,
that's
I'm like,
fair.
fuck, I know I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. What can I get? Shannon, you need me to pick something up?
That's fair. That's good.
What
That's
do you want
not
me
bad.
to do? Bop, 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 bop.
That's a good move.
And most of the time I'm late because in order to be on time, you got to give yourself like that 15-minute window that you're going to miss the train, something's going to happen.
Right.
And most of the time I cut it so short and I'll fucking miss the train by a minute, and that's why I'm late.
Yeah.
And I'm
Like
waiting
my
for the
goal,
next
I
train.
was supposed to be here at 4. When I woke up today, I was like, I'm supposed to be there at 3:30, and I got here at 3:40. So I was late for my own time, but you guys would never know it.
Yeah, no, you
I
walked
just-
in right in there.
You're the guy that's like, if you're early, you're on time.
Yeah.
If you're on time,
Exactly.
you're late.
Exactly.
If you're late, don't even worry about showing up or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
if you're late, yeah.
I take the last
All right.
train to get on time to work.
All right, question then.
All right.
To find out how in time you are. Show your 8 o'clock show or the early show of
Yeah.
a weekend.
Yeah.
Starts at 7:30. Host, feature. What time do you show up to your not the Thursday show?
The Thursday early, obviously, because
Because you want to make them know you're there and blah blah blah. But Friday, you've already been established.
Friday, I don't, because obviously I don't want to be in the green room waiting around because you get impatient waiting to go on stage. I don't want to be there more than 5 to 10 minutes before the host goes up. And
Okay.
Like 5, like ideal.
You
I'm
don't want to
walking in.
see the crowd or feel
Nah.
what's going on, have any idea. You like going in blind.
Bro, I've thought about this, but I don't understand. Yeah, like why see the crowd? I'm not gonna change anything.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like I'm just gonna get in my head about it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
if you
the most.
dude, the crowd's meaningless.
Yeah, like they
Are
still
there
gonna
people
get
there?
the show.
Great. There's people there. That's all I care about.
I can see if you was in there going to do a bunch of crowd work. I can see you wanting to get there early to see what's what, but
Yeah.
that's not what I'm gonna do. So they just gonna get the show they gonna get regardless.
True.
I see the crowd. Sometimes I get in my head. I'll be like, they're not gonna like this joke. Just me in my head, just trying to judge
me
them.
too. Like I'll
off the
get
thing.
nervous, so I'll be like,
Yeah.
all right, well, good thing I see that there's a bunch of fucking NYU Indian girls in the front row. Let me not
Yeah,
go up there and say
yeah.
I got baby powder on my balls right away.
I feel like my swagger goes down if I see the crowd before.
Okay, I like that though. I like you're you, and
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
I am going to pull us out of comedy talk.
Oh,
now.
sorry. Back to
It
Gracie.
was still
Bond.
about on time.
Mike, I
Really,
said-
realistically, it was on time.
Oh wait, we didn't ask Josh about his Thanksgiving or your Thanksgiving.
Oh, I don't necessarily have anything notable. It was nice Thanksgiving.
time did you eat?
What time did you eat?
So we get there at 2, and then there's
See,
like
this is what I like.
Italian family.
Yeah,
hors
this is
d'oeuvres
perfect.
on the
Eat
table.
mad early, yeah.
And then
Yes.
like stuff kind of, and then stuffed shell like after
Fennel?
the hors d'oeuvres. That was like the older generation. I
Yeah.
remember my grandma and my great aunts
Love a little
always
fennel.
eating that. That's not for me though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then the like hors d'oeuvres and stuff like crackers, cold
Yeah.
cuts, cheese, and all that, and then stuffed shells comes out,
Ooh.
and then comes like the main, like the turkey and the sides and all that, and then dessert.
How are the
That's
sides?
beautiful. This is what I want. I put that on my
Yeah,
dating
stuffed
profile.
shells, little stuffed shells. Nice.
I'm looking for a family do Italian lasagna starter.
Looking for a family who
Then
eats
I
while
want-
the sun is out.
I want a green bean salad around 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, you want? Do you
Nah,
want
just
something?
look at it, dude.
Do you want something else? Do you want,
No,
do you want
no.
like a mixer or like a
No,
little
no,
water
no,
or
good.
club
Cheers,
soda?
cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
I'm on.
Cheers,
It's,
guys.
it's
I
the
know you don't
holidays.
drink, so that's why I didn't.
I did. I had a nice little run. I had a nice run.
Are you serious?
Oh, dude, I
In his
drank.
life?
I drank throughout Europe. I drank all Skankfest. And that
You
was-
did?
That was why I couldn't go to England.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was supposed to go see Radiohead in England. They begged me not to go. Oh, dude, I went on a lash, bro.
Oh, damn.
I had fun, but that's it. Means to an end.
Okay.
And Tito's. Ugh, just thinking about that right now. Oh,
Yeah.
delicious. No, I, you know, it's one of those things where it's like sometimes I hadn't drank in years, and I went to Europe by myself, and I was like, maybe I'll just have a couple of pints, and it never got out of hand. But then I got back to America, and I got so bored because this fucking country's whack, and I miss Charlie Kirk, so I just fucking started drinking and
Charlie,
pour it out.
Live it for
Got me McToothy,
Charlie.
as I call him. No, it's I don't miss it.
Gotcha.
It's great.
Okay.
You guys can drink, get fucking hammered, pull out rails.
Now we're talking.
And Thanksgiving. Anything notable?
I did. I went to visit my family down in Salisbury, like Southern Maryland. We eat 6 o'clock, 6, 7.
That's not bad. I can do that. That's not bad.
But there's like
That's too late for you?
No, the 6-7 thing.
Oh,
my
6-7.
nieces and my nephews
Yeah.
really got it in my head
All
during
day. Same, me
Thanksgiving.
too.
Yeah.
Fuck
So, but I had gone to Baltimore like the night before or something, and on Tuesday, and I bought all these different foods from Baltimore. So while everybody's cooking everything, I'm kind of like, let me heat up some of this pizza from this Baltimore place, and I'm giving it to my nieces, and I got some roast beef sandwich. So there's enough food.
If I started heating up pizza at a Thanksgiving for a Dominican family, I'd be kicked out like DJ Jazzy Jeff
Queso.
and Fresh Prince.
Mira queso.
That's like one of the most disrespectful thing. Like heating up pizza because they took like a day off work to like
Sure. Oh, my mom, my
season
sister,
a pork
100%.
shoulder.
Bro, but also the night before, I spent $200 on crab meat for the whole family.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
took my nieces out to a goddamn movie. That was $150 with snacks and tickets. I take them out for milk. Like, I'm dropping cash.
Yeah.
So I do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
entertaining the kids. So, yeah, sure, dude.
Yeah.
If I want to have a goddamn,
Comedy
fucking-
jam.
Yeah.
If I want to have a comedy jam, all right, that's what we're doing. While
Goddamn
y'all
comedy
eating the
jam.
food, my brother-in-law, what are you singing? Fucking Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline. No, I took an edible and I just chill. So that's what you need. You need to take an edible while everybody's not showing up and just be high on the couch and be like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck all y'all, man.
I get too annoyed. Yeah.
I
then you'll
ain't
be even
cleaning.
more hungry then.
Yeah. I know.
Did they cook everything though? Did they make pernil and all
Of
that
course,
stuff?
everything. Yeah. they
Mike, did you
cooked
get the
everything.
videos I sent you? I
Everything,
I
bro.
sent Mike to spread. The
It was
Dominican
good.
spread.
Then
at
I
the
was on the
Dominican
road
house.
this weekend. That's
She
your
made,
house?
She made. This is my girl's aunt's house. She made. She made.
and the presentation.
Bro, she went. That's salmon. That's brisket right there with
Oh,
the
man.
potatoes.
See?
That's the pernil. That's the pork shoulder.
Next week, next year I'm
Bro,
getting there.
Tenderness.
the pesto rice was out of this world. She made a pesto rice.
That presentation. That
Oh, she goes in.
cares.
She goes in. She
Yeah.
goes in.
I think I just need to like start my own family.
that's not your family.
and raise them to my liking.
Yeah.
You know.
Just find some white motherfuckers, dude. Just find the race. Here's
Look
the
at
deal.
that's the. I'm sorry. I made a charcuterie board. Sorry.
Every
My
different
bad.
year moving forward, you should go to a different race. Thanksgiving.
There you go.
So
I thought about going white, but then what I trade and eating early, I lose in flavor.
No,
bullshit.
Italian.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Nah,
Italian.
man.
Fucking Italian.
Dude,
That's
my
not
mom,
white.
my mom's shit fucking slaps, dude. My mom's a fucking like she's a low key chef, like for real. So turkey's delicious. You know, now my
But what's
sister.
your ethnicity?
I'm Irish, Russian, and I guess the glaze would be Jewish.
Okay.
Yum.
Ooh, cold
known.
soup. Borscht.
Not known for our
Borscht.
All three.
They're all known for
Yummy.
their cuisine.
All known.
Gefilte borscht.
No, for real. But my mom, that's always been a thing. She's always
Some people could, but you would agree that your mom is not the ordinary.
my mom is beyond.
She's above.
My sister's brother-in-law, my brother-in-law and his family, their shit is like plain Jane, fucking.
No, because sometimes white men can cook. Like they can smoke meats.
yeah.
Grill and grill stuff.
The
yeah,
Joe
grill.
Rogan wife.
Yeah, grill, smoke. You want a nice elk? You
The
cook.
Rogies.
Yeah.
Rogies can throw down.
Did they kill it with a crossbow?
Yeah.
Then it's even more delicious.
Harrington.
Florida man pioneered the deep fried chicken or
Have you
deep
ever
fried
had
turkey
that?
on
I've never
Thanksgiving.
had that.
Turkey.
had
Yeah.
Is it good?
It always goes on. It's always a
It
catastrophe.
explodes.
It's always like we're gonna do it this time, and the oil goes all over the fucking.
Oh no, the roll home.
damn it.
Every Thanksgiving, there's 20% of white families that lose their property. Like
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
what 4th of July is for blacks.
Yes.
That's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I still think the funniest holiday video of somebody losing their life. Or do you ever seen that one where it's 4th of July and the black guys are in the wheelchair setting off the fireworks?
Yes.
And the guy's car is like, "Come on, Earl, you gotta go, man! No, Earl!" It's just blowing up around him.
I think that sometimes, like on 4th of July, I'll be like, like on July 3rd, I'll sit there like, damn, tomorrow there's people that's not gonna have fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I think that on Thanksgiving, I'm like, damn, tomorrow people gonna lose their house.
White people can't fry turkeys. That's our fucking 9/11. And black people can't use fucking fireworks. You guys cannot use fireworks, dude.
White people have sparklers.
Oh, we
They're
do.
fucking crushing
Dude,
it.
we're we're raving.
The fucking the chain gun of the fireworks.
All right, guys, we're gonna get into some of the segments now.
All right, let's segment
Mike,
it
can I
out.
grab a water? I'm sorry.
Fights and fights and fights and fights and ghosts and ghosts and
Oh,
ghosts
you gotta
and ghosts.
you gotta do all the middle intros now, Josh.
Oh.
Figs, I'm gonna slice over to you. It's not that I'm drinking fast on you guys. I did
No,
have
you
less.
stressed.
I
Why
had,
was
I
you
had
stressed?
less, and I had less than you guys. Okay, so, Ian, you have been on the show before. So normally the first question we ask new guests on the show is to tell a story about either your worst date experience or weirdest sexual experience. So you were on the show before, and the episode wasn't dated. I can't tell if it's 2019 or 2020.
It was 19.
Okay,
19.
because in the episode I said that it had been 2 years since I've had sex.
Yeah.
And so now it's been 8 years.
Oh, fuck off.
That's crazy, Shane.
No, I feel like this is like, you know the girl Sophie Rain, where
Yeah.
she's like earning $100 million telling everyone she's a virgin. But,
It's not.
but no
it's
one
not
buys
earning me
it.
any money. It's not doing
That's
anything
the
for
thing.
me.
It's your persona. It's your.
That's crazy.
It's your image.
But it would be more fun if I had like stories of like sexual experiences and dates to tell.
Why
like I
would
feel
you
like that
let-
would be more fun.
Why would you
on
let
the
Lewis
show.
just bang you?
Not Louis. No.
let-
Like a guy. Any guy.
He's like, no.
A guy. Like, no, Shannon, you're beautiful. Like, you have great tits.
8
You're
years?
fucking.
8 years.
8 years.
I don't know if it's about to turn to 8 or turn to 9. I was talking to Jorge about it before. I think I've lost track of it.
That's very impressive.
It's not.
It is.
I think I've
It
just
is.
at this point I've like given up. But I feel like take a drink at home because whenever I mention this, everyone has to take a drink. Yeah. So I feel like I haven't been bringing it up a lot, and that's why I'm forgetting which year it is. I'm just getting
Time is
dementia
flying
from not.
by.
Is there a
having sex.
goal in this? Or?
No, not at all. No, I just like
No.
I'm just looking to actually connect with another person. I'm not like a casual sex person, and
silly.
that's
Get out of
that's hard.
Gas
It's hard
Digital,
to do.
bitch. You ain't gonna meet any. You're
I know.
gonna fuck AJ.
That is the problem. So anyway, so
the guy that looks like he's a comic book store guy that's working in the corner. I don't know his name.
I call him the gay Native American.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
John. Because he's like a tall.
You want subtitles?
This is literally the most party rock and roll podcast production company in the business.
yeah, I don't really necessarily fit in here.
No Jumper. I bet No Jumper's a little bit more rock and roll. They have an episode where people fuck.
That happens here.
Until- Where?
As SDR at Skankfest.
Never.
Yeah.
Or did they?
Yeah.
Who
They
fucked?
directed a porn at Skankfest with Alexis Fox and Penny Pax.
I gotta go to
Alexis
Skankfest.
Fox.
I gotta go back to Skankfest.
Bert-
In a
Bert told me
utility
about it.
closet.
They've rebranded since the last time I went.
Did I miss this?
It's definitely the most rock and roll in New York, though.
Yes.
And No Jumper is just like a porn. That's just like a porn.
That the
production.
Adams
That's not
22?
different. This is
What about whatever?
This is.
That's like where it's just like.
They bring women on to yell at them.
Yeah, they're all going to hell.
Yeah,
those
cold
guys.
This
whores.
is horrible.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
scary
man.
one.
Okay, so last time you were on the show, Ian, you told a story about. I'm just going to give very high level. Everyone can go back to the episode and check it out. I think it's 207 was the episode. So you met a chick online, super bougie. You were a little bit late, which isn't very like you. But you told her about it. You told her you were gonna be late.
I told her.
And then she was shitty. She was like, whatever, just drive. And then that's it.
Yeah.
High level of it.
Yeah. The story, I'm not gonna retell it, but the day before I told her that I was coming from work, so if I ran into traffic, I would be late. That's not the same thing as just being late.
I'm not. Yes.
What were you doing?
I don't want your listeners to be.
You're
Like,
considerate
at
good
that time?
person.
I was working at the airport.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's 2015.
Okay. Do you have another bad
What
date?
airport?
LaGuardia
Yes.
for Delta.
Really?
Yeah, that's my airline. Yes, I do. I have a good
It's my
one.
airline too.
This was years ago too. It's so funny you live these things and then as you get older, you're like, I never even thought that was a story to tell because I kind of just normalized it. But this happened to me around the same. 2017 around that time. I was in Minnesota. I was playing the Mall of America, and this is like the first time that I started going on the road and stuff. Like I hadn't. It's like going on the road headlining. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm the headliner now. So it's gonna bring like you gotta meet women. You gotta like that's part of the
Gonna rain
game. Like
vagina.
I'm the headliner. Yeah, I'm like rock and roll. So I remember I go to Minnesota. It's the middle. They were having like a deep freeze. So when I landed there, the temperature was like negative 42 degrees. Not exaggerated. But at Mall of America, the club is in the mall. You stay in the mall. You don't have to leave the mall. So I didn't have to go outside.
Nice mall, pretty cool. Like
Huge. It's the Mall of America. It's the biggest, one of the biggest malls in the world. So I meet this girl at the first show. It's her and her friend. They're both nurses.
This is an audience member or someone you met online that met you there? Okay.
Audience
Okay.
member. So I'm doing a meet and greet after the show. She comes up to me. They enjoyed the show. She asked me what I'm doing later. I said, I have another show. And she was like, okay, well, if you're free after the show, we should hang out. And I was like, okay, well, this show will be done around 10:30, 11. If you guys want to come back, and we'll figure something out to do. They were like, all right, no problem. So I went up. I did the second show.
Both girls.
Yeah, the girls are no problem. I went up. I do the second show. Second show's good. I get off. I do a meet and greet. I see the girls coming like while I'm doing the meet and greet. So I'm like, all right, they came back. So I'm like, all right, cool. So what are we going to do? They're like, we're not really from around here. We're in town visiting. We're from like another small town in Minnesota. So we don't know what to do. And I'm looking around. I'm like, well, there's this Mexican bar across like from the mall. That like they're partying. It looks like a Mexican like quinceañera. Like they got like little Mexican guy. They're carrying them around. I'm like, they look pretty turned up. Like let's
a
go.
Senor Frog.
Yeah,
Like a
it was
party
no.
place?
This was traditional. Like nobody.
Oh.
Like Ice would have if today. If it was today, Ice would have been Ice would have rounded it up in there 100%. So she was like, I was like, let's just go there. She was like, all right, so. Let's go. So we go. Mexican people, very welcoming. As soon as we walk in, they're like, come do shots. Like it didn't even look like a bar. They were it looked like their family party. Like they were like, come drink with us. So we start doing shots, pounding it. We going hard. Like before I know it, we're all drunk. One of the girls goes, she's like, I got a guy that I'm hooking up with, and he's like gonna come pick me up. And the other girl goes like, all right, cool. Like just go. And then so she leaves. So now it's me and this one girl. And then the other girl goes, she's like, I can call my Uber or whatever. And I'm like, the hotel's in the mall. Let's just walk to my hotel. You call an Uber from my hotel. It's easier. They'll come than at the 4th floor of the mall. I wouldn't even know where to meet the Uber. So she goes, yeah, for sure. Let's do it. So we walk, we go to my hotel. We're standing in the lobby and she's like, I need to use the bathroom. I'm not, I know what that means. All right. I'm like, let's go upstairs. So she's like, all right, let's go. So we go upstairs. She goes. She actually did need to use the bathroom. So she uses it. But then she comes out the bathroom and like right away she starts like kissing me. So I'm like, all right, boom, get into it. We're kissing, getting hot and heavy to not get too crass. In the middle of it, out of nowhere, bro, she grabs me by the back of my head and she takes her thumbs and starts squeezing in my eyes, like pushing them in, like squeezing in my eyeballs. Like I'm drunk as hell right now, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, like in my head, I'm like, what is this? Like I'm thinking maybe I'm too drunk to realize this is a move that people are doing.
Hit your pressure point
trying
like
to
fucking
murder
Steven
you?
Seagal.
I'm like, this is my first time on the road. I'm in Minnesota. She's white. I'm like, she had a cowboy hat. I'm like, maybe this is something that they do that I'm just not fully aware from. So I casually move her hand and we continue like hooking up or whatever. And then she does it again, squeezes my eyeball, does it again. And I'm like, I remember like, cause I was drunk, but I remember being in like pain, like physical pain.
Is she saying anything, making any sounds?
No, she's just letting out all her aggression on my eyeballs with her thumbs. So long story short,
Terrifying.
long story short, I'm like push through, power through. I'm also in my 20s. You ain't have the confidence to be like, bitch, get off me. You know, like as an adult, you throw her.
Are you
off
banging her at this point?
Yeah, but she continues like, and I keep having like to move her hand.
She
continue.
goes to the face to the.
And I'm also so drunk that I'm not even sure if this is really happening. Like I'm that level of drunk. Long story short, it finishes. She's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. I'm like, all right, cool. She calls her Uber. She leaves. I fall asleep. I wake up in the middle in the morning with a crazy headache. My head is pounding. I'm like, all right, I've been drinking, and I'm having trouble like opening my eyes. I totally forgot what happened. I go like to the mirror to like brush my teeth. I look in the mirror. My eyes are bloodshot red. Like it looked like all my capule, whatever. It's bloodshot red. I call one of my boys. Like it's all coming back to me from the night. I call one of my boys who's like, he's like the biggest fuck boy I know. Yeah. So it's like, if there's anything out there like this, he would know about it. Yeah. Like he's been a fuck boy all over the world. So he knows like all the new moves that's out. So I call him and I tell him what happened to me. I'm like, yo, have you ever been with a girl? Have you heard of this? Is this a thing that women are doing? He's literally thinking, he's like, let me see. And he's like, remember his fuck boy? He's like, because I've been to Holland. And he was like, nah, not even that. So he's like, nah, bro, I never had nothing like that happen to me. But he goes, give me 1 second. Because he got a fuck boy OG. This is his OG. He was like, I'll call him. If he don't know about this, then it doesn't exist. Yeah. So he calls the other boy on three-way. So we all on the phone. And the dude is like, nah, I never heard about this. He's like, let's do a FaceTime. I want to see what this looks like. So we all on FaceTime. It's three of us on FaceTime, and they looking at my eyes and they're like, bro, you need to see an eye doctor. Like I don't see, like this doesn't seem like it's healthy. It doesn't seem like you're doing good. Yeah. Gladly, I'm in the Mall of America. I look up on my phone. I'm like, is there any eye doctors in the mall? There is. So I go to there's a LASIK center in the mall. So I had just got LASIK like 3 months prior.
Oh my God.
So I go to the LASIK center. She's like, what's happening? I'm like, first of all, the doctor comes out. Of course, it's kind of hacky, but the hottest doctor like ever. Yeah. And she's like, "What happened?"
Eye doctors are hot.
Yeah, eye doctors. Yeah, they tend to be hot. And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Why this happen?"
I got a beautiful eye doctor.
That's the thing.
The woman that did my fucking my vision look like the fucking weird woman from Poltergeist. She's like, "It's 2030."
The hot doctor comes out. She's like, "What happened?" I'm explaining her to the story. I could see her visually trying not to laugh at me. Like I could see her trying to be like professional. Yeah. But she's like shaking her head and putting her head down. Because I'm also trying
I had sex with this girl and she was putting pressure on my eyelids.
I'm trying to be funny about it too, so it's not awkward. And she's like, "Oh my God, you can't." She's like, "This is not good. You can't allow this to happen." So so she prescribed some steroids, like eye drops on me. And I use the steroids and I'm able to like continue and do the show that night. And then I fly back home to New York. Oh, the girl hits me up the next day. I don't know. I think she hit me up like to feel like, you know, when she hit somebody up like to see like is anything wrong? Yeah.
Like how's your retina?
Yeah, she hit me up like,
you good?
She hit me up like, hey, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Hey, I can't see, bitch. But she just hit me up like, hey, and I was such like, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna put this in my past. I didn't say nothing about it. I just let it go. Long story short, I come back to New York. I go see my real doctor, my real eye doctor, because for like the next week, like I was like my vision was kind of blurred. It wasn't as crisp as it was before the incident. And my eye doctor is like, you have to do LASIK again because you applied a certain pressure to your retina, your corneas that had fucked up the surgery. So I had to get LASIK done twice by the time I was 27 off just the hookup.
If this had happened the other way around.
Oh, prison time.
You would have been in jail forever.
Prison time. There'll be a Netflix documentary.
He tried to break my skull. He tried to open my head.
No, there'll be a Netflix documentary with you. There'll be a chair in the room and you just walk in. Hi, I'm Mike Figs. Ian was a good dude. I never knew him. He never messed with my eyes.
He was always on time. Yeah. I didn't know he was poking bitches' eyes out.
I didn't know he was doing this on the road.
Three stooging bitches and shit.
Yeah.
I think she's like a future serial killer.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't. Honestly, like I know you were like, I was 20, I was drunk. Right there, like, what?
Everybody thinks if they was put in that situation, they know how they would behave. It's easy to Monday morning quarterback this.
It wasn't like
but there was a lot of
it
things
here?
going on. No, it was my pupils. My pupils.
It's like what women are taught: self-defense. If you're being attacked, do this.
Was she like in ecstasy? Like,
She was, she
like
was like, like it was like a.
And she was on top of you?
Yeah, she was like, like she was
she's
into
like,
it. As I remember it, she was into it.
Maybe she didn't know what she was doing, and she was just.
Everybody,
multiple times.
yeah,
though.
and multiple. I moved their hands every time. I tell people the story, especially guys. They tell me what they would have done, and I'm like, you on Monday morning quarterbacking it. Like, picture just a girl on top of you, naked, and all this is happening, and you're mad drunk. You've been taking shots. You was partying with a bunch of Mexicans.
Yeah.
It was a lot of moving
Mexicans,
parts.
Yeah. Was she, just curious? Let's say these are your eyes. Was it her palms?
No,
or
it
was
was her
it
thumbs.
fingers? It
Thumbs.
was just straight up thumbs.
Thumbs, bro, like this, like. Let me show you. Can I show you?
Go ahead, show me.
Like this.
Oh fuck! Okay, yeah, I heard. That was horrible.
Like,
Thank God
push
it
it
wasn't
in.
today. You know the stiletto,
my contacts,
stiletto
I'm
nails
blind.
that girls
I
have?
have my whole contacts in the back of my eye. Right?
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. And then I wonder sometimes, I did that joke, I put it in my HBO special, and sometimes I lay up at night, I'm like, I wonder if she ever saw this.
I hope she does. She never said hey.
She
again?
never reached out back again, no. And I got the same number, so she could reach out and apologize, but she never has.
I mean, she might be a Gas Digital fan.
I wish
I'm
that
pretty sure she was at
She's
Skankfest.
Psycho enough. She's gonna be like, wait, you did the thing is, I remember when I did that. What would you do, Josh, if some bitch put her fingers in your eye?
He wears glasses.
No, I just wear glasses just like during the day. It's more of a aesthetic thing.
You got your contacts on.
I don't wear contacts. I'm not even, my vision's not even that bad.
God,
I just like getting older wearing glass. I just want to look like De
just
Niro.
arrived.
I just want to look like De Niro at the end of Casino. It's like, and in the end, that was that.
Yeah.
I would fucking immediately swat her hand away and get on top of her and give her that dick. Give her that deep dick.
right,
See,
interesting.
no, do you? I mean, that's
curious.
like you have to, and I get it being drunk and in the moment,
And
but
also,
it's
like
just.
in 20s, and you're like having sex, you
Yes.
want
And
to
it's a
finish
white
it.
woman.
It would hurt. It would just hurt. I feel like it would be.
I mean, there's a lot of things going
It's
against
a lot of
you
things.
for
It's a
any
white woman. I'm in a
decisions.
hotel. I got to watch.
All of
I'm
America.
trying to be fair. I don't want.
You don't
like,
want the Mall of America police pulling up.
Right. I don't want to get her mad in
Or
any
what,
way.
you know what you do in that moment? You go, ow, leg cramp, get off, ow, ow. Hold on, give me a second. Ah. All right, you ready? Let me go.
Yeah. Put your hands down.
Put your hands down. Let me grab your hands.
I hope that she does hear this and
hope.
reaches out just to get
That's the clip. We're gonna
some,
make it a
Dead, by the way.
some sort of explanation.
She was a nurse
Was she bad?
too. She was in medicine.
She was hot.
She was good. She was good
good.
for a deep freeze in the middle of Minnesota on a Friday night. She was
Nurses,
solid.
I think nurses maybe tend to be crazy because
They
I
do.
watch a lot of body cam footage, and anyone who ever works in the medical field, whenever they're being arrested, they're always like, but I'm a nurse, as if that like allows them to be crazy and break the laws that they're breaking.
No, nurses are worse. Nurses
Yeah.
and teachers, some of the wildest party people.
I think
I've
it's
ever met.
hairstylists.
Oh yeah.
Hairstyles.
Hairstylists are the fucking party animals.
But
of the world.
nurses, they're nothing disgusts them.
Well, they've been through it
Because
they've seen it all.
Not even popping eyeballs.
They work
Your
through.
fucking eyeball.
They worked through medicine. They nothing. There's nothing you can do that they're like.
Maybe the whole time that they're like helping people, they're like, oh, I just wish I knew what it felt like to smush an eyeball. Yeah. And then
Well,
this
she
was-
That's how you
knows.
can kill somebody that way. You can blind somebody. You
Yeah,
like
really hurt somebody.
Dude, the second her hand would have gone to my eyes, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" I would like literally, my erection would go down immediately.
This is
my
unfair.
dick is so
I
temperamental.
was 23. You
No,
have
no,
all
we're
this.
not- we're not- no,
you have
we're
all
just
this
saying.
experience that you're
Dude,
pulling
at
from.
23,
You just
I-
giving us a scenario,
Look.
and we're figuring,
At 23, I had probably already slept with a lot because I was a raver for many years, and I was just a fucking whore. Yeah. But and I think I made mistakes during sex where you think a girl would like this, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I don't like that." You go, "Okay, cool." But it's sex
you
is
would hope- yeah.
sex is a vocal thing. It's you have to. So if they're doing, if a girl's like, choke me, and you choke too hard, she goes, too hard. You go, "Okay, cool, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But you just have to. It's about like.
But he's young, and he didn't know that you had
You
supposed to say.
I think you
were excited.
I mean, at that time, we only get at 23. We only get pussy access for a short window. You don't want to muck it up and kill the vibe. And so this is what the bitch into. She's into fucking. She's into tear ducts. I don't know.
Yeah, that wasn't my first. Like I had.
You want to see me squirt, girl?
I had I had enough experience, but it was just an away game for me.
Yeah.
If it would have been a home game, I think I'd have been more comfortable. It was an away game.
This was in Queens.
Yeah, if we
You'd be
were
like,
in Queens,
"Bitch,
yeah, I would have known.
get off my eyeballs.
I was on the road, man. It was an away game.
While
good
we're
story,
here,
man.
so Josh, I don't have the stories that you've told in the past.
I'll give you
because
one.
You're a surprise guest.
I'll
Okay.
give you one. So I spent while I was in Europe, I spent $4,500 on assorted prostitutes.
Just now?
I might know this
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. I don't know if I told this one on stage. I mean, I had a lot of sex for free in England. England, they're all sluts, and throughout Europe.
Wow.
What is this? Whatever.
They are. No, dude, they
Whatever
are.
podcast.
This is a very famous comedian said to me, it's the hidden gem of the world. How slutty British women are. They are all Bonnie Blue.
Sexually liberated.
Well, they all are throughout Europe. No, we are a very conservative country because of our Pilgrim and Protestant and Christian upbringing. We've been shamed into believing that sex is this like thing that needs to be taken seriously. Whereas in Europe, it's just like, nah, man, this is like, literally, a girl came to I met her on Raya because I hit up all the Raya girls that I'd matched with out throughout Europe. And this is the first date on the first night I was there. She came to the show. After the show, I go, you want to go get food? Not hungry. You want to drink? I don't drink. You want dessert? Sure. We go to the restaurant. Do you want dessert? Nah. And then I go, all right, do you want anything? She goes, club soda. And I go, all right, let's just have a club soda and we'll chill together. And I go, so you go on a lot of Raya days? She goes, and this is 15 minutes after talking to the bitch. She goes, nah, man. She goes, and I'm so horny. So I'm like, all right, you just want to get out of here? And that was it. And that was it. And
Shall we shag now or shag later?
I mean, it's a very fucking dope thing. But Amsterdam, it was, when I first went there when I was 18, I had no money. Because broke, I mean, I backpacked to Europe for 6.5 months when I was 18 years old with a buddy. So we were broke. And so this time now I have money. And so I find one girl and she's amazing. And then I go back to her like 2 more times. Like, the funny thing was you kind of like feel like you're developing a relationship. You're like, hey, you remember me? And she's like, who are you? That's number 23 on Tuesday. You don't remember me?
Oh.
Came kind of quick. No?
Yeah.
And then one night we leave and then they try to go back and I try to find that same girl. I went back to the same well, couldn't find her. And I'm a little high. I've had a couple of drinks and I'm walking down the alleyways or the canals and I see these 2 like 50 some odd year old prostitutes in the same booth. And they're like, hey, you get over here. And I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on over here. And they're just like, we're not like the other girls. And I'm like, I can tell. And they're like, come on in. We won't rush you. 100 euros to get you started. And I was just the pitch was right. And I was like, all right, I'm up for this. Why not? I mean, I'm not into women my age or even older, like at all. And they're warming me up and I'm into it.
Yeah.
No
chicks.
No Viagra. Yes. Faces are fine. Withered.
Blue Chew?
No Blue Chew. I didn't take a Viagra.
That's crazy.
I know. I should have. Because when we agreed to the deal, which is 500 euros each.
She said no Viagras.
I wish.
want you soft,
no,
baby.
dude. No, the thing is, I agreed to the deal, 500 euros each, and they go half hour, and you can do whatever we want. You can do whatever you want. I'm like totally. And they're like, all right. I go, here, start the timer, and then they got naked, and it took me 29 minutes to try to get hard again.
Fuck.
I mean, just like, and they're trying everything, and I'm just so not into it because I'm looking at their bodies. I'm like, oh man, I felt horrible.
You
'cause
wasted 1,000 pounds?
Oh, I spent more.
Oh my God.
I spent another 300 euros total to keep going because I was like, I gotta at least try to come.
Yeah.
And I mean, at a certain point, the women were like, dude, we don't want any more of your money. I'm like, yeah. But she kept saying to me, she's like, she's like, get out of your head. What are you thinking about? And I was like, death. Flesh wilting off the body, Iggy Pop. Like your skin is weird. You have Rumpelstiltskin stomach.
Fuck.
My favorite prostitute story, though, in England. Not England. It was in Berlin. I'm staying at the Ritz. And by the way, I've had sex with regular women too, but
You said that
regular.
3 times.
It's regular,
Qualified.
not in Europe, just since with the last podcast. But I find these stories to be much more humorous because I'm out at the Ritz, is where I'm staying in Berlin, using Amex points. By the way, all the prostitutes use my Amex card.
Nice.
Got points for it.
Nice.
And my business managers have found a way to write them off. So dream big, kids. I'm out front of. I'm doing work. It's like 2 a.m. And I'm like doing work to talk to people in LA and New York just about shit that I got going on and like my agent and shit. And this girl comes up to bum a cigarette. She's gorgeous, like really nice dress, gown. And I give her a cigarette. She tries to talk to me. I'm like, yo, I'm on the phone. And then she goes stand in the corner. Some other people come out. And then I finish the phone call. She comes back over. I motion her back. And we start rapping and we're hitting it off. And she's like saying she's a nurse. Like she's saying she's a nurse. She does this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, already I'm getting vibes. So could you just want to come upstairs? And I've told her what I do. I'm a comic, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, all right, I'll come upstairs with you. But I'm going to let you know right now, I usually only go upstairs for money. And I'm like, oh, wait, you escort too? She goes, yeah, on the side. She's like, I just love sex. And, but I usually only go upstairs for money. I go, all right, well, how much do you charge? She goes, well, I charge 500 euros.
This is insane.
But
these
because you're a
prices.
comedian,
That's what I paid for my LASIK.
I know. Really? Well, don't forget, 500 euros is actually 700 American.
It's crazy.
She goes, so it's 500 euros, but because you're a comic, if you make me laugh, I'll do it for free. And I go, how about I just give you $250? Because I don't feel like working right now. And then I bring her upstairs, and I swear to God, I'm like, what do you want from the mini bar? And, you know, they've assorted everything. And she's like, I'll do that bottle of Moet. And I look at the list, and it's like 200 euros. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want one of these small little shot things for $7?
It'd be hilarious if you were like, all right, I'll make you laugh. You bring it in a room and you're like, what
do you do for a living? How much have you made sucking dick in a night?
This is a story of a girl.
I you know, can I tell you God's honest truth? It was that chick was some of the best sex I've had in years. It didn't feel transactional. I'm also a sex addict, by the way, so I'm about to start going to SL. What is it? Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. Like, I need to stop.
Oh, that's good.
I'm such an addict, dude.
We're learning a lot about Josh.
Food, drugs, sex.
He got assaulted. Poor Ian got assaulted. Hates Thanksgiving, and you're just throwing your cock all over the place.
Well, it's not throwing it. It's just
you don't need glasses.
I love a high. No, I do need glasses, but they are partial aesthetic too. But yeah, I'm not like blind. I'm not fucking Shannon. Like Shannon can't see shit.
Yeah, Shannon, you piece of shit.
These are literally fake. This is just to cover the bags under my eyes. I have perfect vision.
Oh, I don't have your vision.
I have strong contacts. I am blind as fuck.
I'll send you my prescription.
Okay, Daddy. Oh, mine are bad. No,
mine's not even that bad.
Oh yeah, no, I have horrible.
But these are like
I wear dailies.
Oh, I just wear these like when I drive and podcast.
Okay, they look nice.
Bang
Very
hookers.
Nice. When you bang,
No, I didn't wear the glasses. Actually, I wore the metas. Not with the prostitutes, but I walked through.
Should I turn off the little? Why is the little red light on in your glasses frame?
I wore it through. I was going through the red light district, and I had the light on, and I was kind of like going back and forth, taking a look. And then one one prostitute on this side sees the light, and I go, "Oh shit!" And I keep walking. She opens the door. She goes, "Turn the fucking camera off, you dick!" I got it all on Instagram video, guys. I'll post it later at Josh Adam Meyers.
Okay, we have to move over to our next segment, which is bad things.
Bad things with you.
Gas Digital loves musical interludes to build up. Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. Can't just go, it's bad thing.
It's Crack Amigo got a rap on it.
Well, we should have that. I feel like
yeah,
Crack Amigo should do bad things.
Yeah, there you go. It's a bad thing.
It's a great idea.
bad thing. It's a motherfucking bad thing.
I just
Like a
found out
goat
about
ring, like a goat ting, but you so sing, and you no ning, but you toe
We
ting.
have Josh, Crack Amigo, and then Palmer Squares do
There you
the
go.
scary things intro.
Perfect.
Working on it. Okay, so this is Bad Things part. We talk about fight stories, physical altercations. Last time you were on, Ian, you talked about an incident on the train when you were in high school, and then and having to do with being forced at gunpoint to sing Old MacDonald.
What?
Do you, again, you can go back to episode, I believe, 207 to hear that episode. Do you have another fight story?
The last time I got into a fight, an altercation, it was almost 10 years ago. It was at I was at a nightclub it was like a lounge with my family, my brother and my cousins. We went, the Mets, yeah, it was 2015. It was the Mets. They had made the World Series. And we're such big Met fans, like we went to like celebrate them making the World Series at this club that's right by this Dominican spot that's right by the City Field. But because we knew that some of the Dominican players go there, like we heard the owner told us that some Dominican players were gonna go there after the game, so we were like, oh, let's go to celebrate with them or whatever. So we went, and it was like 5 of us, and we was having a good time. We had a section. We was everybody. It was a bunch of Met fans. Everybody was wearing their Mets thing, and one of my cousins went to the bathroom to use the bathroom, and I'm just hanging out at the intersection, and like 10 minutes went by in the bathroom. I told my brother, I said, my cousin, he's been in the bathroom for a long time, and he was like, and my brother was like, yeah, maybe there's a line in the bathroom. And I was like, all right, it's been a long time. Then like another 5 minutes go by, I hit him again. I was like, yo, it's been 15 minutes. It's not that big of a nightclub. He hasn't came back, but he also like knew the owners and some of the people, so he's like, maybe he's talking to them. But then when I was telling him, then I saw my cousin coming. I was like, oh, never mind. Here he comes, right? So he's walking out. And then as he's walking towards me, I'm like, where you been? And he just walks like right past me outside. And I'm like, he go outside, I hit my brother. I was like, yo, he just walked right by me and went outside. So I don't know. It felt like only like 10 seconds passed by from the time he walked by me to get outside. But when I got outside, he squared up. Like he having a full fight with this dude. But my cousin's like a big dude. At that point, he's like 6'2", 250. So he's like a big guy. And the dude he's fighting, I'm no exaggerated, he's like 5'4", like 5'4", a little 5'4" pudgy guy. And the guy's like swinging at my cousin, but from like mad far, like because he don't want to get close. So I'm like, this is not even I'm like, let's just end it. Like, let's stop this. Like, clearly he'll just beat the shit out of him. So I run out like to try to stop it. I'm like, yo, it's not worth it. Like, we here having a good time. So security stopped me, and the guy see me kind of running. But I was just running to stop it. I wasn't gonna like jump him. So he's like a smaller dude. But so security stopped me. So the guy started running like around my cousin, and right there my other cousin come out and just cold cocks him right in the face. My cousin didn't even know what was going on. He just a fighter. He just like get excited about fights. So he was like, "Who is it?" Like he's asking us like, "Who is it? Who is it? Is him? Is him?" And we ain't even give him an answer. And he just punches him in the face. His nose starts bleeding.
Oh no!
But then he looks at the guy and he's like, oh, he knows the guy. He's like friends with the guy also. He's like, oh, my bad. And then he was like, you were fighting with him? And my cousin's like, yeah, it was him. And he was like, nah. Like then he tries to separate it because he knows both of them. He's like, nah. It's cool. So the guy gets taken inside. Like he was like not leaking, but like bleeding a little. The guy gets taken inside. And he comes back outside with his people now because he got punched in the face. But we're trying to end it. We're like, yo, it's not worth it. Like,
but now he's got to explain to his boys
but
what
now
happened.
He got punched
His
in
boys
the face.
like, what?
So I get it. So security not letting them come out. But to be honest, security guard was doing them a favor. Like it was like 3 of them. It was like probably like 4 or 5 of us. They would have got smoked out there. Not smoked like killed, but just like washed. Like it wouldn't have been a fair fight for them. So the guy, security holding back. So the guy grabs a bottle, just throws the bottle to my other cousin, hits him in the face. Now he's bleeding. And then he lost it. Because he was trying to split it up, but once he got hit in the face with the bottle, he lost it. And then the cops pulled up, and he had just got out of prison. He did a short bid in prison for nothing serious.
Sounds like a typical Dominican Thanksgiving to me.
No, it wasn't nothing serious. A couple DUIs. He ain't hurt nobody. But the cops right there, he's on probation, and we're like, yo, let's get out of here. Like you on. He's only been out for like a month.
We're supposed to watch the game.
He's only been out for like a month, but he's like a loose cannon. He's like, F that, I'll go back to prison. I'll knock the cops out. I'll knock out security. So I run out, and I get my car, and I pull up to the front, and his wife was there, and there was like a couple girls like there with us, and they were able to get him like, yo, just get in the car. So we get in the car, like they all get in the car, and I pull off, and like the cops, they were all, it was like a paddy wagon. They do a U-turn and throw on the sirens. But I just, like, I guess it wasn't for me. I just kept going, and they didn't follow us. So I was like, all right, they wasn't for me. And then we got away. And then, like, we was in the car. These are grown men. These are not like young guys. Like, I was the youngest. These are like 45, 50-year-old men. I'm like, yo, you guys got families.
Before or after the game?
What?
This is before the Mets game or after the Mets?
After.
Ah.
And I guess in the car, they came to their senses. They're like, yeah, I got a kid going to college. I can't be out here.
Did that cousin go back to jail again since then?
No, he never went back.
Oh.
No, he's been good. He's been good. I guess they haven't caught up with him, but he's one of these guys. He's like, if you meet him, the nicest person, like cool, unassuming. You would never think, but if it's about to be a fight, like he just transforms. Like, you know people like this?
Of course.
Every one of my ex-boyfriends.
They're like that. Yeah.
They start breathing like.
Where they're like sick in the head, like when it comes to fighting.
Punch walls? Do they punch walls?
Punch anything, bro. Yeah. Punch walls. Like fight 5. They'll fight 5 guys like on their
switch.
own.
It's
It's
like anybody of their crew. If anybody is like threatened or anything, they're like
anybody.
see red.
Any type of subtle disrespect. Mm-hmm. Like it could be the subtlest thing. Like any type of subtle like if somebody bump you, like, yo, he bumped you, and you gotta be like, nah, it's cool, we in the club. You gonna get bumped in the club. And he's older dude, but he's big. He's a big guy too. He's like 6'2".
Ready to kick ass.
Yeah, I heard in the past that he's like he got a couple knockout stories, like one hitter out cold, like things. Which I'm like, why are you fighting as a 50-year-old man?
But he turned his life
just
around.
Just an old school man.
He ain't turned his life around.
Women like that. Women like that.
Women love
shit.
it.
Women like
love
that
it.
shit.
I don't. Okay,
That's your
so
type.
I feel a little bit, but I feel like a different when I was younger, because then as I get older, it's like I like for there to be like a little bit of like a killer instinct in there, but
That's
I
sick.
don't.
Yeah.
But wait,
Yeah.
but I don't want them to be like a headache, where it's
Yeah.
like when we go out to a bar, it's like every little thing is gonna turn into something. That's like a
What do you
whole
mean a
thing.
killer instinct?
No, just like
you want a dog.
protective.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
No, I just like someone who's protective, but
Yeah,
not a
killer
headache.
instinct.
But not a headache.
That's, I mean, come on. You can't.
you're
That doesn't
There's
exist.
If you're
well,
fighting,
maybe that's why I haven't had sex in 9 years.
if you're fighting in your 30s, you're a fucking loser.
Right,
Like,
I
it is-
agree.
that is-
Unless it's out of your control. Sometimes it's out of your
if
control.
you're defending yourself
Yeah,
in a
sometimes.
situation, but if you're escalating a
Yeah.
fight, if you're drunk and escalating, you're a
Yeah.
fucking loser. I don't
Right,
give a fuck what
right,
anybody
right.
says.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I see
never
the
ending.
people at games, like, you know what I mean? Like
That's the
fucking
worst.
like just fighting.
It's
Like
insane.
It's insane. Now, don't get me wrong. I love watching it, and I'll watch those clips to the day I fucking die. But it's just it's people that just like I had a lot of friends like that, and a lot of them. My friend Matt, he was just like a drunk that all he did was fight. He embarrassed himself.
You're so
and-
embarrassing.
and punched some dude whose dad was like a congressman and then
Yeah.
got sued for like $100,000 because his family had money. It's like I remember one time we were walking down the street at Ocean City, Maryland. We're all drunk. And we're all in Vicodin, just drunk, fucking like walking. It's me and two other guys, Matt being one of them. And this guy with two girls walks by, and he just looks at the guy like, "You think you're better than me that you have two girls?" And just knocks the guy out.
See, that's stupid. That's
crazy.
embarrassing.
Exactly. Now that's like early 20s, obviously, but I don't know what has ever happened to that dude anymore because I don't fuck with him like that. But
That's crazy.
I was in Colombia. I went for my best friend's bachelor party. And,
I bet you did.
in Cartagena.
Oh, Colombia.
Bro, we was at the club. And obviously everybody knows. I mean, prostitution is legal over there, and it's like one of their in that part where we were at, one of their main for the economy, it's like their main thing. So it's like out in the open. And I just noticed I never seen so many men so peaceful. Like it was no problem.
like, oh,
it was like
you
the
bump somebody, like,
kindest.
don't worry about it, man.
It's hard.
And I bet it's cheap as
They
fuck,
were like,
right?
"Don't worry about it,
Man,
bro.
don't
You're
worry.
good. We're all having a good time
fucked
here.
up my sneakers. I
Forget
don't
my
give a
sneakers.
fuck,
I'll give you
man.
my sneakers. Everything is good."
No incels.
No, yeah, no. Everyone was. I swear, dude, because I remember the first night we went to the club, and I didn't want to wear like
So
my
funny,
jewelry.
dude.
Cause I'm like, I don't know what it is. And then we went to the club, and the second night I'm like, I'm wearing all my jewelry. It's not a problem at all. Everyone's like, "Hey, dude, I never had this." Some dude who was in the section next to us, bro, he walked over to tell us that we were all like that. He liked how fly we were and like what the vibe we had. You would
want a
never see that.
prostitute? I'll buy you three.
If you do that without prostitutes, you'd be like, "Yo, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here."
you
man.
would never see
Why
that.
you telling me I look nice?
Nah, he would just came over like, "Hey man, I just want to let you guys know you guys are
thank
killing
you,
it.
man.
Respect. I like what you guys are doing. If anything, we gonna be over here. Like,
You
y'all
wanna
want
be
to drink? Yeah, you guys can drink out there." I'm like, this is the sweetest place on earth. It's like Disney World.
Because everybody's gonna get pussy.
It's no competition. That's why.
What did the prostitutes look like?
Hot.
They range from the hottest girl you ever seen to a regular girl. Nothing under a regular girl.
Nothing under a reg.
Yeah,
Wow.
nothing under a regular
Dude,
girl.
it's like you ever
been?
No, but I've seen the people waiting to get on the flights to
Yeah.
go down there, and you're like,
Oh man, that's one thing.
yeah.
Passport bros.
No, dude, that's one thing I will say, and I'm not even joking. I've never been like I felt gay on the flight. I never been on a flight with so many men in my life. I was like, this is a cock fest like I've never seen. It was no exaggeration, maybe 8 guys for every woman on the flight.
Wow.
Thailand, places like that, dude, where the exchange rate is
Thailand.
cheap, and there's videos of like guys, the expats that move to Colombia, they move to Dominican Republic, they move to Thailand, because it's like you can be like a nasty looking dude, get a fucking bomb ass wife, like a bomb ass Taiwanese or whatever. I mean, not Taiwanese, Thai-ish,
Thailand.
whatever. A
Lady
fucking-
boy. Lady boy.
Yeah, I think
They're like Lady
the government name is
Thai.
You pay for nails? No. They
You better
that
never
was
book
racist.
SNL because if this comes out.
It's
Next thing you know, you might be doing arenas.
Oh, I hope so. Please, God. Fuck Chinese people.
Fucking Taiwan. You know those fucking Taiwan bitches?
Dude, but it's the truth. There's YouTube videos of that of this guy going to Thailand and going to places like Colombia and talking to the expats of why they live there. And they're like, "Oh man, I got this incredible house." And it's always like, yes, their real estate's dope. Yes, they live in a paradise. But They're there for the pussy.
There for pussy.
And there's always like a laugh when they say, "What's the best part?" They go, You're like, "Yeah, you fucking dirty motherfucker."
Yeah.
Let me show you this.
I don't do the prostitution stuff. I think it's just too transactional, like you said earlier. Like you said,
It can
wasn't.
be, yeah, it
it
can
just
be.
felt way too transactional.
Were they just
for me.
regular bitches that just
No, it's no. I mean, there's girls actually go out there like groups of women. You see a lot of groups of women from the States, but no, because I think they go because nobody pays attention to them.
Yes,
because they're like they could just be free,
Like
like
going
they
to a
can.
gay club.
Yeah, it's like that. They're like literally like get out the way, you know. But other than that, no,
You
they're
tell
all
me the truth after the show. What you did over
no, they're all working.
Or
Dude, your friend. I mean, obviously, if
after
you're
the
going
show.
there for a bachelor party, they're going there for.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going to name another black comic that I'm friends with. That's one of my best friends. I mean, he'd be like, "Yo, all of his buddies from Atlanta, like that's where they go. They do it like once a year. They make that trip once a year."
We did regular bachelor party stuff in the like we had pool parties where we brought like girls over, but we honestly just brought them over and we had to pay them too just to come to the pool party.
Sure.
Like and just hang out
Like
and-
$8.
No titties out?
$8 for the whole day.
Anything
Like,
with titties out?
Yeah, some of them did, but but like most of the dudes, honestly, I don't even know why we went there because most of the dudes had girlfriends and they was like, we're not gonna do it. So I was like, we're gonna. I mean,
Yeah.
I try to, and I'm the best man, so I was like, I'll try to make it as fun as possible, but I'm pretty handcuffed here.
Next time go to Six Flags, bro.
Yeah.
Give them some mushrooms. Go to Six Flags.
I'm pretty handcuffed on what we
more
could do.
expensive than this, actually.
Yeah.
You probably saved money.
No, it's not that cheap. I mean, like you spend, like you give them for like just to, because obviously they looking to make big money, but we're like, we don't want to have sex, but you could come hang out just at the mansion or at the villa, whatever. You give them like $50, they'll hang out. That's
cool.
But they're not gonna do anything.
You give them 75 though. They'll suck your dick backwards.
now it's
Pull
okay.
it from the back. nose and ass.
75?
But I was getting off on like them just thinking we're mad cool and funny.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, like they didn't want to leave because they're like, you guys so much better.
so funny.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh, here,
that's
here's
nice.
$5 more. Compliment me. Tell me you like my sneakers. Oh, God.
I'm giving them money to be
That's my waves.
complimented.
Look. Oh, get compliment my waves.
Being nice to me.
Yeah.
Josh, did you have a new story or is that?
I haven't
Ocean
been in a
City?
fight in years, man. I think the anything, it's just been New York has changed me in such a way that like I just run my mouth. I'm like, move. You're being slow. She's like, I'm 80. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't ever like. I have been called by 3 homeless people that live underneath my stairs in my building. They always
when
go
you wear
there.
glasses that are not prescription glasses.
No, they are prescription. Look, you can just look.
Come in
I
with
swear to
glasses and
God.
a support dog. Names are gonna be called. you know?
Well, no, we had this crazy person. We had this crazy person that was like staying underneath my stairs. I didn't know it, and there's like I'm in the building up here, and then underneath, I guess there's like a spot. There's like a door that you can go underneath. There's an office on one side, but on the other side, and one of the guys in the office goes, "Yo, you know, there's some like fucking crazy drug addict lady just living underneath there." And I got the dog. This is back when I smoked cigarettes before I left for Europe, and I go and see her. I'm like, "Yo, lady, you got to get out of here." I mean, dude, it was the scariest looking human being I've ever seen in my life. Like wearing cowboy boots, but her bones are like, I mean, just no teeth except for one. I mean, that real crazy drug addict dirt on her. I think the dress was actually fucking, like some H&M shit. So it was actually pretty current.
Oh, you sure that wasn't Allie Mae?
Is that Lane Bryant? But I go, yo, you got to go. And she goes, ah! And then I got the dog. So I go, Lekka, like, get tough. And I say that, and the woman hears it. And then she goes, you got to fucking this. And then she has scissors, and she's screaming at me. And then the first thing, they always call you a right off the jump. And I'm like, how do I?
That's a good one though. I mean,
Really
it
is.
still is.
It's one that makes you go.
I have no comeback.
Yeah, it's still the best.
No, I'm not.
even like most gay guys that like admit it, like that's like the best thing to call somebody when they're not doing something like that's homosexual.
Yeah, that's a
It's a
right to the
classic.
point. Yeah.
But that was it. I've never, like, realistically, it's like I haven't even, I'm not a pacifist per se. I mean, I'm running my mouth to a point, in whether it's traffic or, I always feel like we always try to do the right thing. If somebody's like, doing something in public that they shouldn't, I'll be somebody be like, yo, stop fucking doing that. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, the woman's trying her best. She's a server. Like, stop being a dick. But nothing is escalated. Because if it does, then I'll be like, like, Lekka, attack! Lekka! Yeah.
Does she have attack commands?
So my favorite thing was, yes. No, she does not have attack commands, but she understands if I'm feeling threatened, and then she'll attack. The funniest fucking thing in the world was when it was Super Bowl. I was watching it at Jay's like 2 years ago, and he ordered food. He's got Dawkins. I've got Lecca. The food guy knocks on the door. Both dogs run to the front, and Dawkins starts barking. Right, normal. He opens the door. Dawkins stops barking. Dude, Lecca tried to murder this delivery driver. Jay, if he didn't grab her by the leash, that she would have killed this guy. Like full Doberman, like drool coming out. Dude, the guy like,
Why?
I've never laughed harder in. Dude, Jay's like, Josh, please help. Like Lecca is pulling Jay pre-Ozempic. So he's got weight on him, and Lecca is literally trying to kill this guy, and I've never laughed harder in my life. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Scared the shit out of that dude. That guy's got bad energy, dude. I don't know. Dead body's buried somewhere. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Maybe he forgot the fucking fried okra that we ordered. I don't know. Either way, it didn't make a difference. It made me laugh so hard.
Fucking like.
Leg it down.
Look
Look at
She's
her right
sleeping
there.
like a little angel.
I have to be out in like 5.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
okay.
sorry about.
Wait, you had to be out by 5?
In like 5.
Okay, let's go to our final segment, which is scary things.
Production budget is through the roof here.
Oh, gotcha.
This is Scary Things, where our show talk about weird, creepy, unexplainable, possibly paranormal experiences. So last time you were on the show, so coming from a Dominican family, there's some Santaria involved.
Yeah.
And so you talked about an aunt who claimed that she would be possessed by stuff, and then she made an inaccurate prediction.
On the gender of a baby.
Yes. And then possible like a witch, and then where something having to do with like attacking children or something, and then a broom by the door.
Oh yeah.
Where it was supposed to like prevent her from going through the door, and it did.
That's my that was my mom's first. I guess what would be my older brother, but he died. But like now, when people hear the story, they're like, oh, that was just like sudden infant death syndrome. But they thought it was like a witch.
That she killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they thought it was a witch killed him.
Do you have another scary story?
I remember to be honest, do you believe in supernatural?
I want to so bad, and I feel like the more time that goes on, the less I believe. I want to, but I need
Same.
to experience proof on my own.
I don't believe. So even though like a large portion of my family does believe in it, I think I get like, you have to believe in order for it to work. If you don't believe,
Right.
then
You're
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You're gonna debunk everything.
Yeah. So like, even to people who are believers, if you don't believe, they don't want you around because you're giving reasonable explanations to everything that they believe. So I feel like all of my stuff was like from before. When I was a kid, I had no choice, because now as an adult, like stuff will happen and I'll just start laughing.
Yes.
And they'll be like,
Yes.
this guy's no fun.
Yeah.
Or this guy's like,
That's what I do with my lady. My lady's like, I'm telling you, this is because this. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a fucking window. That boom,
Yeah.
there's a chance
No.
that it is happening. She's like, you're always debunking shit.
I remember,
I'm like, I don't want to believe.
I remember being a teenager and going to in Dominican Republic, going to like, I don't know if it's like a seance or like in the middle of a farm, a campo is what they call it. How would
Yeah.
you say that in English?
A camp or a farm. Yeah,
like
the ranch.
A ranch.
Yeah.
Ranch. And I remember showing up. It's like in the middle of the mountains, like not the Dominican Republic you see in brochures, not Punta Cana, just in the middle of a mountain. And I show up, and it's
Bani? Was it Bani?
It might have been in Bani. It might have because I lived in
from Bani.
in a neighboring town, San Cristóbal. But it was in the middle of the mountains, and I remember showing up, and they were doing it was like a ritual, like they was doing like a seance ritual.
Chicken bones.
They had a goat. Like they had I guess
they killed
sacrificed
the
the
goat.
goat. I don't know if they just cooked it. I'm like, you just cooked the goat. I don't know why you
Which
call it
is
a sacrifice.
Did they kill it? Like right then?
It was dead when I got there,
Okay.
but it was just there. It was
Freshly dead, like a knife in its heart.
yeah. I forgot if it was a knife. I know there was like a dead goat there.
Oh, they
They
might
could
check.
have just been cooking a goat. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if it was a superficial thing, but I mean super natural thing. But I remember like going in and like everyone really believes in this. But I remember even as like a teenager, I'm like, you guys
buy
are
it.
drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, I don't buy it. But
Yeah.
So like nothing happened from that.
well, apparently there was a girl. I didn't know the family. That's why I'm not too connected to it. But apparently there was a girl who they thought was possessed, and they were trying to get the demons out of her. She might have just been bipolar. Like there's like a medical explanation for everything.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, she can't speak. I'm like, I think it's just autism. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is
Upset because they murdered a goat in front of her.
right. I'm not sure this is coming from the afterlife, but I remember them doing that. I remember them doing the rituals, and it could get really spooky. Like you by yourself, you got to really stand firm in your non-belief because it's a lot going on where you're like, this seems like everyone believes it. Maybe I should believe it too. But I didn't. I just didn't. And you don't want to laugh at them because then they'll put a hex on you.
You're worried, yeah.
But I remember them like chanting over this girl, like trying to get the demon out of them, and like they're using a Bible too. They're doing prayers and stuff coming from the Bible. And I remember just being like, belief is not a choice. I don't choose not to believe. You're either convinced or you're not. I'm just not convinced by it. And that was the last time, like, I remember after that, like, I wasn't convinced. I was only like 14, 15. And I remember after that, like, my aunt, this other aunt, she didn't really fuck with me after that because she was just like.
But was there like a resolution to that like ceremony where like everyone felt like they had to exorcise the demon?
Literally, I remember them doing the chant or trying to exorcise the demon and doing prayers over it, and then it just ended, and then we just ate the goat that they cooked.
So you all just ate the demon?
Yeah.
Bro, the shit's inside you right now. Did they ever play that music? My girl's family.
Santaria, the palo?
Where it's like, hey,
that's palo.
yeah. It sounds like Native American almost.
Yeah,
like.
it's African.
Yeah, what the fuck? That shit. There's an aunt that my girl has. If they play that, they have to start like putting a cold towel.
That was
on
the
it.
other story that happened. They played that music and one of my aunts got possessed. But she told my sister that my sister was pregnant at the time. She told my sister that she was gonna have a girl. My sister was like 6 months pregnant, and then my sister had a boy.
Oh shit!
And then we was like,
They
hey,
just like turn their
bullshit.
head the other way.
You remember that time you got possessed, started speaking in tongues? And
You were just drinking coquito a little too much.
Can I just say something real quick? So,
Please.
in reference to a previous episode of the show, Danny Dubs on the show, who is producer of Dad Meat. I don't know that he still is, but he's Philly
Yeah, he
comic
still does, yeah.
producer. Yeah. So his.
Oh, maybe not Dad Me, but he does Bazooka. He does Drew's podcast. Go ahead.
So he, when he was on the show, he talked about like how we think that maybe he is possessed by a demon based on a whole bunch of stuff that happened like in his grandma's house in Philly, and now his wife is pregnant with a baby boy. Wow. So they think he's going to release the demon into
the baby boy.
Honestly, I feel like the more you learn, the more you realize a lot of it is just mental illness.
Yeah.
It's
like
schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's just like all diagnosable shit. If you get them in front of a doctor.
Yeah, the daughter didn't listen to the mom, so they're like, she's possessed. We gotta kill this.
There's medication that can fix this. You don't need to do a seance and call in a priestess.
But maybe I'm open to the idea of it. I
don't want to disrespect it, but there's no proof that.
But like you're like open to it if you were shown it, or you're like, this is all stupid.
I'm not the kind of people. You know how there's people who they feel like if they
know
can't,
everything.
Yes, but if they feel like if they use their inability to explain something as proof that something is true, and for me, like my brain doesn't work like that. Just because I can't explain it doesn't mean it's the truth. Like I can't explain magic tricks, but that doesn't mean that magic is real. There
like
is
flat earthers.
Yeah.
I
don't want to offend anybody.
You can offend flat earthers.
I feel like Gas Digital has a large.
There's a couple flat earthers.
You mean the J6 Warriors?
Yeah, it's a couple.
Yeah, man.
Look, believe whatever you believe, but I don't believe just because I can't explain it, it means that's proof of your whatever theory.
But there's like, I feel like flat earthers are willfully ignorant, where they're choosing to not like absorb information. So I feel like there's like a little bit of a difference where it's like if you're open to it, to the information, or versus
they're not open to it.
No, they're not, and they're just like choosing to stay on their path.
Dude, wouldn't somebody have fallen off?
They're so stupid.
The thing is, I don't even care about the people who believe, but the grifters who have made a career out of this, because a lot of them don't believe themselves, but they have 1 million subscribers
because
do.
It's been disproved so many times.
So they have to keep doubling down to keep their subscribers happy.
And then because they did that thing in the Antarctic.
Yeah,
Antarctica. Yeah, where they went there and they're like, if we see the sun go and do a 360, then we'll believe that the Earth is round.
Yeah.
They all said that.
Right.
And then they sent a bunch of them there.
they did a
paid
live
for
stream.
it. They showed it, and then they're like, "Oh no, I didn't say that before," or
Yeah.
"No, that's not a thing."
And then there's videos that said that was edited. Like
Yeah.
they were doing a live
green screen.
Yeah, they were
or,
doing a green screen.
Or they were doing it something like the Sphere in Vegas, that they were like using something like that to fake it. And it's like, where do they have the money to do this? It's insane.
That's a huge conspiracy just to get your dumb ass to believe the Earth is flat.
That's nuts.
Renting out the Sphere in Vegas.
And moving it to the Antarctica.
yeah, it's a big.
I'm sorry. I know you have to get out of here. Do you
Yeah.
have an update on this?
On what?
A scary thing story? Weird, creepy.
Where'd you stay in Louisiana?
Experience?
Oh, you stayed
at
at
the
Hampton.
At the Hampton.
Okay, there were no spooky shit.
There was
There
there was.
was? At
Yeah,
Hampton
there were
too?
some. Yeah, there were some other employees of Skankfest that did
Yeah.
tell me that. So Greg, one of the other people that work with us, he said like his sister, there was a bench that moved and something touched her leg at the Hampton Inn.
Okay.
So
Sinesta
I
was a
didn't
bunch of
experience
shit.
anything.
Ian Finance had a bunch of shit happen.
What do you mean at the?
So, in
Royal
in the
Sinesta.
Royal Sinesta in Bourbon Street.
Oh yeah, I don't.
And Sydney Gant. They both were like, our beds were changed. They heard the same noises in the middle of the night. You know, crazy
Ian's
shit.
finance is not.
That's
that
such
good.
bullshit, dude.
That's
the
what the
beds,
salt
the beds
is
were
here.
changed.
Yeah.
God, you mean housekeeping?
Yeah, that's a house.
You heard
Yeah.
noises. You mean other guests?
It was while they were sleeping.
that's
They
Maria.
said
That's
that the sheets
yeah,
were tucked
motherfucker.
in.
I was up doing coke till 9 a.m. Of course, you're gonna hear fucking noises. Like,
Imagine Josh was the ghost that they heard.
Why do people go to the most extreme explanations when there's like a simple one?
Always.
There's like a simple one right
Always,
there.
dude.
And they
I
go
tried
to
to
the
tell
most
them
extreme
no,
one.
and that's that being
You
said.
think the fact that you were doing shrooms all night didn't affect you thinking that your bed was made?
Yes, I do believe that. I do believe that the energy has to go somewhere, and I would love to believe that it attaches itself to people. I feel like that. You know, like it's. I just think that's. It's got to be because I've had multiple people say I have a spirit that follows me around. It's my buddy in the car accident,
Angelo?
and I believe that 100%. But I don't get like. Like my joke book doesn't start opening up and they start writing shit like nothing. It's just I just do believe that there is that the energy, but I don't think it can affect like
physically.
You guys, I'm sure you guys seen although the viral videos of the lady on Montel. What's her name? That the fortune teller that
Hilarious.
Montel
She's
used to
like,
have.
"Is my father alive?" She's like, "Yeah."
Oh, Sylvia Brown.
Sylvia, yeah,
Sylvia Brown. Yeah,
She's
she
amazing.
was
She's
debunked.
hysterical.
Yeah, she would
dog.
just tell people he's dead.
Yeah.
And she's like, one of them was like,
Sorry,
she's
honey.
like, he's in water. She's like, he died at 9/11. She's like, the fireman hosed him down. She's like, what?
She's great, bro.
Who is this?
She's a great.
She would get
improviser.
annoyed.
Sylvia Brown.
Sylvia
know
will
this
get
one,
annoyed
man.
if you
Her
if you
clips are
question if you
hilarious.
say
Yeah.
anything back. She would get mad.
And it's
at
like
you.
I understand if you're like trying to like maybe help people like find peace or something, but she was like helping detectives and stuff like find missing people and leading them down the wrong direction all the time.
And some people, she was leading them into more chaos. Like they would be like, "Is my dad safe?" She's like, "That's not your dad."
Is it-
You're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, your mom was a whore." She's like, "Well, now I have this problem to deal with."
Who is this? Why am I not here?
Oh my God, they did it. They did it on SNL. They did it on
see what
SNL.
she
This
looks
is
like,
I never
bro.
watched Montel.
so
see
funny.
what
No,
she-
it's
Pull
on
her up.
Instagram.
Oh, pull her. Just pull her up. Somebody quick.
Are we keeping you now from something?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
go 5:30.
Okay.
I gotta go do another pod.
But
You
yeah,
got
so she-
another pod? Back-to-back pod?
Yeah, I'm promoting. Watch my special. Material Boy is streaming right now for free on YouTube. Check it out. I don't have a negative comment yet. People love
No,
me.
and I'll back. You're hilarious, dude.
Thank you, bro.
If you haven't seen him live, and you know, go. But dude, watch the special. He's one of the better comics fucking working today. So
Thank you,
congrats on
brother.
that, man.
Appreciate it, man.
One
Thank
of the
you.
first guys that when I got past at the stand, I would see you all the time, and I was like, this guy is a fucking maniac.
Thank you, brother.
Jokes after jokes after jokes, and then you come with new shit. And when I first met you, I was watching your HBO special, which was fantastic.
Thank you, man. I
Watch all of
appreciate
Ian's
it.
specials.
Now pull up that bitch. I want to
I'll
see
pull
that
that bitch
chick.
up real quick.
Pull her up. Sylvia
I
Brown.
lost my boyfriend tragically.
Look at her, Josh.
She looks like
She
Aunt
is
Edna
gone.
from
Yeah.
Weapons.
Yes.
yes, she does.
And I've had such a hard time since. Every time.
The reason why you didn't find him is because he's in water. And find him in water, it's like the girl that's missing in Aruba. You can't find somebody.
Well, it was September 11th. There was no. He was a fireman, but there was
Well,
no.
no, see, I keep seeing him in water.
Probably from the fire hoses. That's it.
Look, there's a stare off.
Is there any way he could have drowned in water some way?
They
And
never found a
9/11?
piece of him. Nothing.
From 9/11.
Because he says he couldn't breathe and he was filled with water.
Just
All right, it's
making
so
her
uncomfortable.
feel
They
worse.
were trying to put the fire out. Come on, Tim.
They could have, you know.
Also,
Oh, damn.
also,
God, it's so uncomfortable.
something that's overlooked.
No, they won't find him, but honey, that's okay because it doesn't matter if they find him or not. He's still over there.
You're just dead. Who cares?
Yeah,
I
he's
lost
dead.
my
Also,
the lady from
something that's
Weapons,
overlooked in what she said, she mentioned the girl in Aruba, also not in water. They also found her body not in water.
Boy. All right, let's do some plugs and we'll get out of here. Figs, what do you got to plug?
You guys already know at Comic Mike Figs. Realize Podcast is back. Check that out. We were there. It's going to be on YouTube. Make sure you guys support that. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, December 19th. Rochester, January 9th. You already know I'm on tour. The Coattails Tour with Vinny Guadagnino. Hit me up, and I'll get you guys in. There's not enough fat guys in there. Too many hot chicks. And Fig Talk on Twitter at Comic Mike Figs. I'm at the stand, too. Hit me up at the stand.
So, Ian, if you want to plug your special again and your
Yes.
social media.
Material Boy, you could YouTube it. Material Boy, Ian Lara, and Ian Lara Live on all social media platforms. Check it out. I call it Material Boy. It's all material. 55 minutes of joke. I hope you guys enjoy it and give me a thumbs up and let me know the podcast sent you there.
Awesome. Josh?
At Josh Adam Meyers on all social media. JoshAdamMyers.com. When's this come out?
So we're streaming live now, and it releases Friday at 6 p.m. on YouTube.
So this weekend I'm at Duckworth in North Carolina. The next
Oh, I
weekend
like
I'm at
Duckworth.
is it cool?
Yeah, it's cool. It's
All right,
cool.
cool.
You'll like it.
I'm excited because I'm excited to go to Charlotte. The next weekend I'm at the Celebrity Theater in Arizona, opening up for Jeff Arcuri's Netflix taping, and then Mohegan Sun Comics, December 18th through the 20th, which I'm excited about because of Michael Jordan Steakhouse. I love that fucking place.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm doing comics too. Duckworth's, the hotel's haunted, so.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's a
I'm excited to go to Charlotte because I got a bunch of fans there and family and people to hang out with. And then 2026 is filling up. Oh, December 15th, you're in LA. We're doing Shimmy Out with me, Burr, Nikki Glazer, Spade, Bobby Lee.
That's a lineup.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It's gonna be a fun show. And listen to the 500, where I'm going through Rolling Stones magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums. The500podcast.com. Yeah.
Awesome. Follow me on Instagram at Shannon Lee 6982. Wherever you watch the show, you can also watch it live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern at gasdigital.com. Use promo code TTI. You'll get a discount on your subscription, access to every single episode of this show we've ever done, every episode of every show on the Gas Digital Network, ad-free and uncensored. If you have stories to submit for bad dates, bad things, or scary things, send it into thethingispodcast@gmail.com. Take part in our YouTube premiere every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. On YouTube, our dinner table live chat, me, Figs, Harrington, Jorge usually take part in that live chat. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank
We'll
you
leave-
guys.
Wait, also follow Lekka Dog on Instagram at LEKKA_dog.
Lekka.
Bye, guys.